A warm welcome to all students for online lecture video. So today we're going to see the topic of list. So, so this topic is under the course of problem solving in Python programming. So myself, Dr. Sudhakar, then going. So today in the list we are seeing basic things of list. So list literals and basic operations, and the second is replacing an element in a list. So the basics about list we are going to see. So this is the representation of data actually. So list is a sequence of data values. Yes, so that one we call it as elements or items. So it can be of any kind of data types. So we are all know that okay. In Python there is a data different type of data types are there. Okay, how to access, how we can assign the variables to the data types, that and all is there. So here we can use different type of data types. For example, this is the representations of the variable ml represents, it's a list. Here this is the list. There's a square bracket. Within the square bracket I can mention the number as integers 1 comma 3 comma 4.9. So here this is the float value and the string value apple comma 3. So different type of data types can be used. There is a sequence of data values in different types. Okay. So the logic structure of a list is similar to the structure of a string. Yes. And each items in a list is ordered by the position. So here the one having one position, the data 3 having one position, the 4.1 the data is in some position. So that each item in a list, the position specifies some positions that it is called as index. So each position, each data values, each items have a unique index value, index position is there. And we can name the index value as, for the first item of the list, we can call it as a 0, index 0. And it move on towards 0, 1, 2, like that, it move on like that, like, and the last item is the overall length minus 1. Okay, overall length of the data, overall length of the item, overall length of the item minus 1. For example, if a sequence having the 50 elements or items is there, the first position starts from the index value as 0 and the last position of the index value is 49. So 50 minus 1, 49 is there, because it starts from the position 0 and end at 49. And this is the sequence. List and strings share many of the same operators but include different set of methods. Okay. So how we can define the list? So the list one, this is the representation of two-way list. There is a variable name, we can use any type of variables here, is equal to square bracket. It is a empty list actually. There's otherwise we can write the um, variable name as list. Okay. And open bracket. Okay, open and close bracket. And these are the topics we are going to cover today's lecture. So what is the example list? Within the list, how we can evaluate the or numerical operations in the list, what is the range, how we can use the functions, how we can use the length and the subscript of the operator in the list, um, concatenation we can see, and equality operators, and how the presence or absence of an element, what happened. Let's see one by one. Example, this is the example of list. First thing, so within the square bracket I can give the item value 1951 integer value comma 1969 comma 1984. So it is a list of integer value. And now see the second example. It is an string apples, orange, cherries. Apple, within the quote apple, consider as a string. It is a list of string. And it is empty square bracket, we call this as there is a no element, it is the list, so it is an empty list. So this is the example of some of the example for list. And list of list, so list within the list. So there is an, see, there is a square bracket. Within the square bracket again there is a two lists are included, 5 comma 9, this is one list. 541 comma 78 is the another list. So both two lists are include lists are itemized within another list. Okay, this is the list of list. So list with the expression evaluation. How it can be operation, numerical operation. So here consider it is x is a variable is can be assigned as a value the two integer value 2. Now I'm take it as the square root of that value. So x comma math dot sqrt of x, square root of x. So this is one function we need to be import math. Import math is help for is a function to help for square rooting math, that mathematical function. So I'm using the import math. So x is 2 and square root of x represents 1.414, like that. It is a floating value. We can use it within the list. See, this is the thing, within the list we can use the expression also, or what are the operations you want to do, we can do. For example, the second one, within the list x plus 1, say x is 2 plus 1, the answer will be is 3. Within the list it will be displayed as an output, it can be printed. So this is the list with the expression evaluation. And using the range and the list function, how we can use the range. For example, first is equal to 1 2 3 4 is the list. Second is equal to list range of 1 comma 5. So 1 comma 5 is a position. 1 comma 5 is the position. Yes. See what are the value will come. One index position is 0 1 2 3, up to 3 only is available. So you can print the first two 1 2 3 4 automatically will printed. The second is equal to list of range of 1 comma 5. List of range of 1 comma 5. Okay. So from the 1 up to the 5, so here up to 4 only available. So same thing will be printed. 1 2 3 4 again same thing will be printed, because the range is 1 to 5 numerical value. Yes. So what is the length function? So 1 2 3 4 for the list is assigned for the variable first. So the length of the first list is, the name first is 1 2 3 4 4 will be printed. So the position I'm indexing, zeroth position of first is 1. Position of 0, index value of 0 should be as 1. Index value of, there is an slicing the value 2 is to 4. 2 is index position of 2 is to 4. So this is the index value 0 1 2 3. So 4 should not be printed, the fourth position. So there is an, if it is n minus 1 only, up to it will be printed. So the position 2, second index value and the third index value only printed. So the second index value here it is 3, 4, third index value should be as a 4. So 3 comma 4 only printed. For example, if the list 3 4 6 10 8 is there, the positive index 0 to 4, negative index minus 1 start from, in the right to the left minus 5, minus 1 minus 2 from 2 minus 5. So this is the negative index value. Either you can use it for our based on the record. And concatenation and equality. Concatenation means we can merge the two list or variable name, for the variable name with list, or two variable name, whatever can be, we can able to use it. So first is the variable name of having the list element, and 5 comma 6 is the new list. So both should be concatenated. And if it first is equal, equality operator can be used, greater than, less than, or equal to equality operation. Yes, it is a true from the previous slide. First is equal to second. Yes. Yes. So range 1 comma 5 represents up to 4 only, it will be printed the same thing. 5 minus 1 4. So it will detect the presence or absence of an element. See, if it is 3 inside the list means it will be displayed as 3 true. If that element it is not available within the list, it gives an output as false. This is the presence or absence of an element within the list. Okay, we can check. Okay, we can check if it is a large value, large list value, or a large list in big programs. We can use this kind of things. We can able to find an element with the list is available or not. For common, for loop, so we can without commas. If we want to display the output, or in for loop without commas, we can use the syntax end is equal to n function. Okay, n for element in, there is a list 1 2 3 4, print element comma n. So there is a space was available, space or at symbol or dollar, whatever the symbols you want to place it here, it will be comes. Okay, so here I'm mentioned there is space, so the output will be displayed as 1 space 2 space 3 space 4. And these are the operator or function. So list of some integer expressions we can use, subscript, and the list of start and end, what is the range. Okay, slices will be used for sublist. help concatenation. This is the print of the list value. This is the length. It gives the length len, length of the list, number of elements in the list. And the list of range, uppercase, that returns a list containing the integers in the range 0 through upper minus 1. Okay, and this is the equality operator, or compares or equality greater than the several things. If it is there, it displays as true. If it is not available, it will be outed as false. And for variable, for statement in the list, and any value in the list, we can able to check it out. So these are all things we cover up in the basic operations in the list. And one thing we want to, how to replace the element in a list. Okay, this is for it is a mutable one. List is a mutable one, so we can able to access or change, insert, remove, replace, whatever can be, we can access the element in a list. So this is the main um, point. Okay, list is a mutable one. So subscripts, applying operations, are sublist of element of or slice. See, subscript means we can we can replace the value. How we can replace it? For example, the list having the name example 1234. Yes, I can replace the index value. For example, I'm example of 3 is equal to 0. So I'm replacing the index value of 3 as 0. So 0th position, second position, index 3, this is the index 4. Sorry, index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3. Index 3 position value is 4. So 4 can be replaced by 0. So if you enter the um, example as an output, you can see the answer 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 0. So 4 1 fourth one, so the value element 4 can be replaced as 0. The position should be as a 3. So this is subscript we can able to generate. And what are the operations we can able to apply directly within the list? So there is a number is in list. So I mentioned it is index 0. I can for incremental value, for comparison value. So while index is less than length of the number, I can applying the operation in number of indexes equal to number of indexes multiplication with 2. So again, index I incremented one value by index value. So 0 will become 1. So again I will print the number, the answer will come. So what is the operation going to performed here? So index, if it is index 0 less than length of the list is 4, 0 less than 4, the value is true. So welcome, it is coming to the loop, while loop. So number of index, 0th position, 0, number is 0 into 2. So 0 position value should be as here 2, 2 into 2, 4. 4 will become like this. Up to 4 operations is performed based on the while loop condition. Automatically it will be come out of the while loop while the condition is false. So the similarly here the sentence is a list. This example has 5 words. So I'm splitting the sentence like this. Okay, and if you using the word sentence dot split of bracket, so this will be separated as separated string. Again, if you increasing that like this, what we did it here, so we can capitalize upper lowercase to the uppercase value. Likewise, what we did it in the previous example. So this is uppercase. Everything was changed to the uppercase, lowercase to the uppercase. And sublist. So here the number is equal to list of range 6. So number should be as a range 6, means maximum limit should be as a 6 minus 1 5. Okay, 0 to 5 will be taken, and I'm slicing 0 is to 3. So 0th position, first, second, 3 up to 3. I'm replacing 11, 12, 13. The same list value I'm replacing up to 13. So number is equal to 11, 12, 13. 3, 4, 5 will be updated. So thank you. These are all things. So we covered up the list operations in the Python program. Thank you.